نعوذ باللہ اللہ تعالیٰ کوئی ریئیکٹیو رب ہے جو دیکھتا ہے اچھا اب یہ ہو گیا تو یہ کر دو، یہ ہو گیا تو یہ کر دو. میرا رب ایسا ہے؟ میرے رب کو تو قیامت کے بعد کی بھی سب چیزیں پہلے سے پتہ تھی. ابھی آدم علیہ السلام پیدا بھی نہیں ہوئے تھے، ابراہیم علیہ السلام تو بہت بعد میں آئے ہیں. ڈو یو نو انگلینڈ از دی اونلی ایتھیسٹک کنٹری آفیشیلی ان دا ورلڈ؟ ڈڈ یو نو دیٹ؟ انگلینڈ واحد دنیا میں ایتھیسٹ کنٹری ہے آفیشیلی. تھپڑ مارو اگر سوال پوچھ لیتا ہوں، جو ابو نے کہا بس وہی درست ہے. پیر صاحب نے کہہ دیا بیعت ہوئے میں ہم، بس یہی اسلام، اس کے علاوہ کچھ نہیں. اللہ بچائے ایسے اسلام سے. یہ دنیا کی سب سے بڑی ڈس رسپیکٹ ہے کسی بھی کتاب کے لیے، قرآن کے لیے نہیں، خالی کسی بھی کتاب کے لیے یہ ڈس رسپیکٹ ہے کہ آپ کھولیں گے تو آپ کو نیند آ جائے گی، سو جائیں گے آپ. ابراہیم علیہ السلام نے حسن کیوں چھوڑا تھا اسماعیل علیہ السلام کو؟ مائکرو فون یوز کریں. A 19-year-old Pakistani Muslim man, okay, tell me the most important event in the history of mankind is Ibrahim alayhi salam and Ismail alayhi salam. Taghabun. You know what taghabun is? Oh, you know. Yeah. Why?
Allah ko hukam se pehle do.
Say what now?
Allah said it.
Oh, yeah, that's why I'm asking. Why did Allah make it happen here?
Test Ibrahim alayhi salam.
Really? You think Allah will test Ibrahim alayhi salam? Just for the sake of testing?
That is one of the reasons.
No, it's absolutely not any part of the reason. Okay? Make sure. That's the kind of, it's called a disposition. What's a disposition? Say it to me. Disposition. Yeah. That's a kufariya disposition. Okay? If you think like this, that's not an Islamic disposition. Islamic disposition does not treat events like this. But you and I are trained to think کہ اللہ نے ٹیسٹ کرنا تھا ابراہیم علیہ السلام کو، اس لیے یہ سارا کچھ ہو رہا تھا. نعوذ باللہ، نعوذ باللہ. ابراہیم علیہ السلام کے ساتھ جو کچھ ہو رہا تھا میرے اور آپ کے بچوں کے لیے ہو رہا تھا، میری اور آپ کی ڈیولپمنٹ کے لیے ہو رہا تھا. ورنہ ہم رب کے اس ایٹریبیوٹ کے کافر ہو جاتے ہیں کہ رب کو پتہ نہیں تھا کہ ساحل ادیم نہیں پیدا ہونا تھا، اس کے بیٹے شافی نہیں پیدا ہونا ہوتا ہے، ان کو بھی میں نے ٹیسٹ کرنا ہے. نعوذ باللہ اللہ تعالیٰ کوئی ریئیکٹیو رب ہے جو دیکھتا ہے اچھا اب یہ ہو گیا تو یہ کر دو، یہ ہو گیا تو یہ کر دو. میرا رب ایسا ہے؟ میرے رب کو تو قیامت کے بعد کی بھی سب چیزیں پہلے سے پتہ تھی. ابھی آدم علیہ السلام پیدا بھی نہیں ہوئے تھے. یو تھنک اللہ ڈڈ ناٹ نو کہ سلیمان کے گھر میں فاطمہ نے پیدا ہونا ہے؟ اللہ نعوذ باللہ، اللہ ڈڈنٹ نو دیٹ. سو یہ ابراہیم علیہ السلام کا ٹیسٹ نہیں ہے، کسی کا بھی کوئی ٹیسٹ نہیں ہوتا. اللہ پورے کی پوری اسپیشی آف ہیومن بینگس کو پروگریس کرنے کے لیے میجر پلرز انسٹال کر رہے ہوتے ہیں کہ آگے والے سیکھو پیچھے والوں سے. لرن، آئی ایم ٹریننگ یو گائز تھرو دیز 124,000 بیکنز علیہم السلام، دا پروفیٹس. یو نو، اگر اللہ تعالیٰ نے ابراہیم علیہ السلام کو ٹیسٹ کرنا تھا فار نعوذ باللہ، نعوذ باللہ، فار دا سیک آف جسٹ ٹیسٹنگ، تو اس کا مطلب ہے نعوذ باللہ اللہ کو پتہ ہی نہیں تھا کہ ابراہیم علیہ السلام کے ساتھ کیا ہونا ہے. You see what I'm saying?
I see the flaw.
Yeah, of course you see the flaw. Everybody sees the flaw except our lectures and tones in the lectures where we train our kids. Okay, and kids بھی اسکول جاتے ہیں آدھے ایتھیسٹ ہو چکے ہوتے ہیں. Half of us kids are atheists because they start thinking, and you know what? Read Richard Dawkins. That's exactly where he starts to build his case. Most of what he's saying about the way we narrate God is true. I'm not saying کہ وہ صحیح کہہ رہا ہے، وہ صحیح بتا رہا ہمارے بارے میں کہ یہ تم اللہ کا نقشہ بیان کرتے ہو، اس طریقے سے اللہ کو دیکھتے ہو. Have you read Richard Dawkins? Have you read an atheistic literature? Do you know England is the only atheistic country officially in the world? Did you know that? Did anyone know that? انگلینڈ واحد دنیا میں ایتھیسٹ کنٹری ہے آفیشلی. England is the only official atheistic country, and most of the parents who talk to me are like, my child is going agnostic and atheistic. He's saying stuff, he's thinking stuff I can't even understand how to interpret, let alone answer that. Well, because you're fighting two different thought processes. One is the rational, critical thinking, making the child think thought process. One is تھپڑ مارو اگر سوال پوچھ لے تو، جو ابو نے کہا بس وہی درست ہے. پیر صاحب نے کہہ دیا بیعت ہوئے میں ہم، بس یہی اسلام، اس کے علاوہ کچھ نہیں. अल्लाह बचाए ऐसे इस्लाम से, समझ आई? अल्लाह ने ना बचाया तो किंग चार्ल्स आ जाएगा बचाने के लिए, और वो इस्लाम के नाम पे नहीं बचाएगा, वो एथीज़म के नाम पे बचाएगा। वो ऑफिशियली एक्लेम करता है कि यार 60% ऑफ ऑल इंग्लैंड इज़ ऑफिशियली एथीस्ट नाउ। देयर इज़ अ रीज़न why most of the Christians went into atheism. You know why? Because the way they narrate the Bible is sitting on the disposition of superstition. और मुसलमान भी superstitious मुसलमान हुए में। एक भी सवाल पूछा जाता है, उनको ये नहीं पता होता अल्लाह ताला ने ये क्यों कराया है। जो भी सवाल पूछा जाता है उसका आंसर उस क्यों के जवाब में होता है। हमें अगर वो क्यों का जवाब ही नहीं दिया जाता। हज़रत हाजरा की कहानी आपको इसलिए पता है, ख़वातीन दे रीड इट। इब्राहिम अलैहिस्सलाम की कहानी आपको पता नहीं है। हाजरा अलैहिस्सलाम एक पहाड़ से दूसरे पहाड़ पे जब जा रही थी 7 चक्कर लगाए थे उन्होंने। 7 ही क्यों? What was going on there? जुरहुम कबीला आया था। उस कबीले में बंदों ने आगे हाजरा अलैहिस्सलाम से पहले क्या पूछा था? सीक्वेंस चेक करें इस इवेंट का। I don't want to go into Sira and all history. You need to understand these are probably the most important events in humankind कि हम सीख के डेवलप कर ले। We never go through this. 1% मुसलमानों को आयशा नहीं पता कि हाजरा अलैहिस्सलाम सफ़ा और मरवा के बीच में कर क्या रही थी, क्यों कर रही थी। The whole clan of Jurhum came in with horses and weapons. They see a girl younger than you, okay, with a child, and they say, where is this gushing water coming from? And she said, listen to me, this water belongs to me. You have any questions? First, we negotiate terms. मैं तुम्हें पानी पिलाती हूँ, मुझे भी कुछ चाहिए। I need something. If you need to touch the drop of water, I'm going to ask you. One girl in the desert with a child. And the whole tribe of Jurhum is like, okay, we negotiate. Why don't they just snatch her and just throw her away? Aisha, these are the signs Allah Ta'ala is giving us. Yes, sir. What's your name?
Hasib.
Hasib, I need to open my presentation while I'm talking about this. And will it work? Okay, yes. Hasib, what's your name?
Hasib.
What's your full name?
Hasib Nawaz.
Hasib what?
Nawaz.
Nawaz. Okay. Whenever I'm pushing the next key, it's giving me a black screen. It should go to the next slide. Yeah. Okay. I'm pushing it one more time. Now I'm not pushing it. Hasib, what's your question?
I will just check it.
Yeah, thank you. What's your question?
How important is gratification and approval for developing motivation?
Dude, you cannot, no, you don't be so shy, okay? Be loud, be clear. And why are you guys not doing this? Yeah, come on.
How important is gratification and approval for developing motivation in young people who see that our peers, parents, and youth have no motivation to do something unless they get something in return that you mentioned to us?
Asif, do you understand? Anyone understand? Do you expect people to understand this question? Ask him. Anybody got it?
You guys understand?
Them.
How important is it to give something for other people to learn what you are teaching them? That's basically what it is. Like, for example, you
Face the music, man. It's alright. Come on.
For example,
Talk to them.
it was even said that sir said to Hassan, I'll give you £100 if you read the Quran. How important is it to actually give something for someone else to learn?
Asif, how old are you?
17.
You feel a little nervous talking to people?
A bit.
Bit?
A bit.
Yeah, talk to them. Stand up. Yeah. Make them explain within one example, okay? And don't stand like a little, are you trying to hide from someone? Come on. You're going to conquer the world, man. I need my teenager conquering the world. Okay? Pick anybody. Look at people are more nervous than you are. If you point at somebody, he's going to start shivering. So you have the power right now, eh? Pick anybody, whoever's trying to stare at you, just go at him. You know what you're going to do after you pick him? What did you understand? Give an example. Till then, I'm going to read this question because I didn't get it, okay? Yes, so you wrote this question? Yeah. So give them some gratification, man. Let's see the ripple. Come on. Hasib, you can do this. Yeah. Think about what kind of gratification. You know why I gave her gratification? I made her compete with her own mommy, and I made her win. I'm telling you this. I'm sorry, mommy. I'm sorry. But we got to do this so that she can develop. Okay, otherwise she'll become a replica of her own mommy, and she's not going to evolve, she's going to devolve. Our daughters better evolve from our motherhoods and fatherhoods, right? Is it working?
So you have to face it towards that. Towards the lamp.
Niche wala? Niche wala aage jayega? I gotcha.
I don't know how this works, but...
I gotcha.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
You just have to face it towards the lamp.
Yeah, I see this is happening on its own, this black screen. There is no black background. Oh, okay. See, I didn't do anything, man. I swear to God. This happens on its own.
It's your magic touch.
I know. So, see, come on. Play with me, man. Yeah, right, my magic touch. You're doing this too, man. Yeah, so, see, you have parents here?
Yeah.
Really? Where are they?
That's my dad.
Where's he?
The one in the... Can you see that?
Oh, there you go. Yo, so, Hasib, yes, Abu Hasib, yeah, and where's your mommy?
On the green scarf.
So you want to start with her? Or you want to put her on the spot? No?
I'll do it.
Yeah, it's very good. Imagine this is my start of the session. The journey of Ibrahim alayhi salam. Can you imagine that? Imagine the irony. That's why I'm so passionate about, I know I get it, he's my remote. I get it, okay, I get it. There you go, yeah. So Steve, do you believe in this? So you think everyone needs gratification, otherwise they're not going to perform?
They won't perform as well as if they didn't have any.
Why don't you do this, man? Why? Tell me why.
Chill out.
It's all right, man. You'll scare them a little. Just don't scream when you're doing this.
It makes them work better than they didn't have anything.
So ask them if anybody got what you meant, okay? I need you to gain confidence, man.
Do you guys understand?
No, they don't. They don't even know what we're talking about. Hasib, you know what my problem? I'll tell you what my problem. Why do you think I'm doing this? My Muslim child, when he's 3, and my Muslim man, when he's 13, there has to be a difference between these two. And if you're not going to create that difference in the next, in the first 10 years, then you are responsible. You are, Jannat dozakh ka masla hai, akhirat ka masla hai. Okay, we love Hasibs who are nervous, authentic है ना, genuine लग रहा है, हमें प्यार आ रहा है, हमें पता है. It's not enough, I'm sorry. 8 साल की हसीब पे प्यार आना चाहिए. 17 साल की हसीब के ऊपर performance रखड़ा. Where's the mommy? Where's Hasib's ammi? You did this.
Rephrase your question.
Talk, yeah. Rephrase and ask them whether they will agree to this or not.
Do you guys think if someone has an incentive to do something, they will work better than if they had no incentive?
Now we understand the question.
Really? Do you? Do you now? Pick him up and test him whether they got it.
I have a question for you as well.
But before that, sir.
For him.
Oh, yeah,
For him.
yeah.
Do you think Hazrat Ibrahim had any incentive in his mind or heart when Allah Pak asked him to sacrifice his child.
Yep.
Do Muslims really need incentive? Like, do you need anything else than you will please your creator if you're helping somebody, even if you're sharing your food, knowledge, anything? Does any Muslim need any incentive else than going to paradise?
That's the ultimate incentive.
Yeah, then we don't need anything else.
You know, I have an actual migraine going on. I'm sorry the way I'm reacting. It's just like a left brain thing. Listen, we have incentives, sir. But Islam does not offer any incentive in this life, Aisha. Is there a philosophy like Islam or Christianity or Judaism? Whenever Allah's book comes in, it says you're not going to get anything here except pain and suffering. Asif. Pain and suffering. If you go toward Islam, it's pain and suffering. Well, it's not just the fact that there is no incentive, there is pain. Shafi'i Rahmullah says, if your path is smooth and straight, it's not the path of Islam you're on. Islam's path cannot be smooth. Bumpy, turbulence, pain, blood, death, everything. So when I want little Hassans to start going into the Quran, I cannot tell them, you know what, I'm going to give you this and that. I am going to do this to little 1, 2, and 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds. But teenagers, you're going to have to make them go through the pain. I promise you, this is the only solution. Make them go through the pain. All the men know, England में जो first generation immigrants हैं, gotta go through the pain. Otherwise, no one's gonna make it. You have to go through the pain. And women who have kids have to go through the pain of every single second of raising that child. Very painful. Aisha, when you're gonna be a mom, you'll find out what she went through. Have to go through the pain for real things to happen. Every single second, Aisha, you never let her sleep. You literally kicked her to wake up and feed you. While she was dead tired, crying for just a minute of sleep, you wouldn't let her. Pain. You need to, for real things to happen, pain. Any and every immigrant, starting with your father, if he were an immigrant, otherwise his father, started from zero, all friends gone, self-esteem to the floor. Start from the odd jobs, drive a cab, work at a gas station, make that odd dollar, well, you call it pounds. Do whatever the boss is going to say, because you know what? You're going to make rent. Your women, your little infants, are not going to make it if you don't make rent. So this horrible person is saying horrible things about your race, your religion, your creed, your color, and you know what he was thinking? You little infant, like that little child Fatima. And then her mother, that's what he was thinking, your daddy. He never let your mother know of what pain he goes through at work every day. You know what? Because she was not going to be able to fix it anyway. So no pain and nothing, no performance. And this boy better start facing the music. Sir, what's your name? Nawaz. If you push him to the deeper part of the pool now. Gota chahiye. Cheekhe niklengi ammi ki. Yeah. Let her cry. Udhar bhi gota chahiye. But now he's not going to get developed. So what are you doing, buddy? You studying? What are you studying?
Operational logistics.
Say what now?
Operational logistics.
Operational logistics. Is that a degree?
Yeah, it's an apprenticeship.
It's an apprenticeship. So are you done your studies?
It's studying while working.
Studying while working. Okay. You're in what's this word? Manchester. You're living in Manchester. Okay.
Manchester.
Okay. Okay. So Gratification? Yeah, it works. It works. But not the kind of gratification you think. You can sit down. Gratification means that if I can give teenagers a sense of achievement, doesn't matter, then it won't matter whether it's a painful process they're going to go through or a pleasurable process they're going to go through, as long as they can achieve that certain end of the task or the project. That's how brains work. So if I give your child or you give your children a certain task with a time line, some achievable and measurable hoops to go through, then they will perform. That is the gratification. But if you tell them, acha insan ban jao, there is no way to measure it. There is no timeline on it. There is nothing that he can relate it with, whether मैं अच्छा हो गया हूँ अब या फिर अभी और बाकी है, कितने % हो गया हूँ, कितना नहीं. That's why they're not going to make it. So good human being, Aisha, is not an achievable status anyway. Okay? Human beings are never going to be absolutely good anyway. We're going to commit some sort of error or sin or whatever. We're going to make some kind of mistake. No matter how old we are, wherever we are, at what point in time we are, and whoever we're with. To our is human. Okay? So you're not going to make sure you have goals which are written down, especially in 3 years, 5 years, and 10 years. You do not have them written down. Hasib, someone is teaching you something which is going to hurt you way more, not going to develop you, and there is absolutely no progress in there. It's just a little lullaby. Lullaby, you know what lullaby is in England, right? Give me a lullaby in England. What is that? What does that mean? Sorry, don't give me a lullaby. What does that mean?
Or like a...
No, come on, man, come on. What is this for?
Something that you say to babies.
To do what?
To help them sleep.
Yeah. That's exactly what we're using the Quran for in Muslims. And your mommy and her mommy, my mommy, her mommy, my daddy, your daddy. You know what they use the Quran for? Sleeping. Sleeping. They say it, Khuda ki qasam, they say it, Aisha. Quran पढ़ के सुकून मिलता है और नींद आ जाती है. Imagine that. Imagine me saying this. You have a job? Okay. Imagine a company CEO writes a code of conduct, an operational manual, a production, a factory, and that manual is given to the workers, and this training guy comes in and says, you know what? I am the new training manager. This is the company's operational manual. You guys are the frontline workers of the assembly line. And I am in love and awe of the CEO. He wrote this book. And as soon as you're going to read it, you're going to fall asleep. It's so beautifully written. This has never been said, or no people have done it to any other book in the world, which Muslims do to the Quran. No book can be respected. No book. This cannot be said about any book with respect. That if you read it, you're going to sleep. पढ़ते ही नींद आ जाएगी आपको. आज ही आजमाएं. ये दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी डिसरिस्पेक्ट है किसी भी किताब के लिए, कुरान के लिए नहीं खाली, किसी भी किताब के लिए ये डिसरिस्पेक्ट है कि आप खोलेंगे तो आपको नींद आ जाएगी, सो जाएंगे आप. This is a problem. You know what the word they use is? सकून है इसमें, सकून. और आयत में लिखा होता है कि इनको दोज़ख में जलाया जाएगा, लिखा होता है अज़ाब अलीम. सकून आ गया मुझे. कुरान में लिखा हुआ है कि आग में इनको जलाया जाएगा. ये चीख मारेंगे, 700 साल तक दोज़ख के दारोगा के पास पहुंचेगी और दोज़ख का दारोगा कहेगा दफा हो जाओ, नहीं सुनता. आयत पढ़ के सकून आ रहा है, समझे? पढ़ रहे नहीं क्या आप लिखा हुआ है. इमेजिन करें कि अल्लाह ने सुनाने के लिए बताया था हमें कि पढ़ना मत, जैसे ही अरबी खोलोगे सो जाया करना. ये किताब लिख रहा हूं मैं. अल्लाह के नबी सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने शाह फरमाया कि जिस तरह अल्लाह अज़्ज़ व जल को अपनी मखलूक़ात के ऊपर प्रिवेलेंस हासिल है। जिस तरह मेरा रब गालिब है अपनी मखलूक पे, इस तरीके से कुरान को बाकी की सारी किताबों पे गलबा है। What Allah is to His creation, Quran is to the rest of the books. ये किताब हमें मिली थी और हमने क्या किया, बच्चे और आंटी और अंकल सुनाने के लिए इस्तेमाल की। Imagine if I do this to a book you write. Unless this book has the word lullabies written on it, it is not going to be meant for sleeping. The only book which is, by the way, Aisha, how ironic, eh? Even if I write a book on lullabies, you still need the mommy to read them. Even if that book is meant for kids to sleep, somebody still needs to read the book. The reader cannot sleep while reading it. Otherwise, the child is not going to sleep.